good world? Is Mac. Tell me something slick and make it stick. Yeah, I'm back, and I'm back again. But this time I came. I know last time y'all been seeing me with the ladies, and that's cool. Y'all know Mac love the ladies. But I had to bring in one of my fellow Midwesterners, a Detroiter. If I think I'm saying that right, a Detroiter. But anyway, it's my player partner from Detroit. This brother's amazing. You know what? Filmmaker. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about my man Eddie. Eddie G. Eddie more effing G is really what you want to know. But I tell you what, sit back, sit tight. Me and my dog gonna talk about a lot of things, but we're really gonna dive into men's mental health and the benefits of men talking. So this is one of them episodes you don't want to miss. We'll be back in a second. Welcome back, everyone. So, my guy Eddie, man, listen, man, me and you, I've had the pleasure, of talking to you on, at Fusion Radio Station, on the New Normal podcast, man. Solid brother from the minute, man. We dap each other up, man. It was, real recognized, real. It felt real familiar talking to you, like like we grew up on the same block.
Right. Much respect.
Yeah, man. When you're good old Detroit dude, man. I got a lot of love for the D, man. But before I get into you, I know you in the film industry, but Eddie, do your dog a favor. If you know the dude that cast them Tubi movies in Detroit for them fine ass women, hey man, introduce me to that brother so I get a sex scene. I get a sex scene in them Tubi movies.
That's Dennis Reed.
Okay.
Yeah. So go on IG, look up. Matter of fact, I send him your profile. I DM his profile to you, whatever. His name Dennis Reed.
Hey man, do that for your boy, man. I gotta get one of them Detroit women so far. I need one of them Tubi sex scenes. I just want to be with.
Yeah, he doing his thing though. He doing his thing. He cutting the game back home. He cutting the game. So yeah, Dennis Reed doing his thing.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. Well. All right, enough for Tubi and him, man. Homie, let me get into you, man. It's not many brothers, man, that's really doing what you're doing independently in the film game. And I kind of want to let you tell us how you got here because, you just didn't land making films. You gave us a real dope story of how you got here, ups, downs, trials, tribulations. Kind of let the people know a little bit about you, man.
Yeah, so I'm from Detroit, Juro and Evergreen to be exact. Went to college in Eastern Michigan. Played football there. At the time we wasn't that good. You know what I mean? So, it was what it was. So after my tenure with the team, I just started focusing on school because when I was playing, I was on pretty much. I walked on and I got picked up, whatever. I was trying to earn me a scholarship, whatever. And I was talking to one of the coaches, and he was like, "Hey, we want to bring you back." I said, "Yeah, I want to come back, but coach, we need to talk about some money." You know what I'm saying?
Eddie, you was trying to get the NIL. You were trying to get the NIL first, Eddie.
Yeah. I'm looking like, bro, we can give me at least a partial. I ain't saying for a full, but help me out. Put something on it. You know what I'm saying? Put something on my books. Yeah. And he was like, "All right, see what we can do." Next thing you know, the whole coaching staff got fired. Everybody gone besides the strength and conditioning coach. So I was looking like shit. So they came in. So I'm looking like that. I ain't about to do that. I gotta I'm gonna be out of school or either way I had to make some money. You feel me?
That's right.
I had to make some money. So I couldn't play football because I wouldn't be able to afford to go to school, whatever. So I had to pretty much, lead the team, whatever, and focus on, school primarily and just get my hustle on to put myself through school, things of that nature. And in the midst of that, I took up communications, whatever, and I had an internship at Fox 2 News where, Kwame Kilpatrick was doing this thing as the mayor. He had a lot of scandals. He had a lot of scandals going on. He was messing with, old girl, whatever, got caught up, whatever. And at the time, I had an idea, like, you know what I'm saying, came to me and it wouldn't leave. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't leave. I mean, no matter what I did, go to sleep, I'm thinking about it. Wake up, I'm thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I'm looking like, you know what? I got to get this out of my head. So at the time, I had like one dude that was like writing scripts, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was like looking at some of the stuff he wrote, but I said, you know what? Let me see how this shit really written. You know what I mean? So I went
Yeah.
online, you know what I'm saying, to get the idea of how it's written, whatever. So my girlfriend at the time, she bought me a notebook. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And she was like, she bought me a notebook, some number 2 pencils. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Say, hey, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Get started. So I wrote everything out in a notebook, man, and that was the rest was history. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Wow.
Yeah, the rest is history. I wrote it. I even have the notebook I wrote my first screenplay in.
Are you serious, bro?
I bullshit you. Know, I have the notebook that I wrote my first screenplay in.
Man,
I have it.
you gotta post that one day, homie. That's
I
inspiration, bro. You gotta post that
yeah.
if you haven't already.
Yeah, I haven't yet. I haven't yet. So I still have it, bro. And so once I wrote that, I was still, you know, back home in Detroit, whatever. By this time, you know, I graduated college and everything like that. And like I said, one of my dudes had hit me up, say, hey, we got this competition I'm trying to do, 24-hour film project. I say, all right, what's that? You know, at the time, I'm new to everything. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I'm new to everything.
Right.
So he was like, yeah, we get 48 hours or whatever to shoot a movie. I'm looking like, all right, cool. I said, how much it costs? He was like, hey, we just paid this, submission fee, and then we get in, and then we pretty much figure out what we're gonna be doing and everything like that. He said, you can write it. I said, all right, that cool. You know what I'm saying? So we did it and everything. It's like, this is my first time, bro. I said, this is my very first time ever, you know what I'm saying, making a movie. I was just writing at the time. You know what I'm saying? So when we did it, whatever, it was like, bro, it was like I was hooked. You know what I'm saying? It's like how you see how everything is done, how everything behind the scenes is done, and everything like that. How things put together. I was like, oh man, this is how it's really done, whatever.
Yeah.
So I wrote it, he directed, whatever, and we end up winning our genre.
Wow.
Yeah, so we end up winning our genre, bro. So that right there, that was back in 2014.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I started writing in 2010. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So writing was just more of a hobby for me at that time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I was working whatever. So I was just pretty much, trying to like, find my voice with my writing or whatever, And 2014 came, we did that, we did that, whatever. The following year, I ended up moving to Georgia to take care of my parents. My mother was battling cancer or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once, I came down here, I mean, I didn't worry about anything else. I was just pretty much more worried about how she was doing. She's gonna get
That's right.
better, taking care of her. So she was my main priority. You know what I'm saying? Her and my daddy was my main priority, everything else didn't matter. But she passed away like a month later after I got down here, So from then, I was just trying to figure out what I was gonna do, whatever, you know what I mean? And like I stated at the station, like I was like going for jobs, bro, like trying to like get hired from doing IT because I was doing IT back home, you know what I mean?
I just found out you was a part-time low-key techie.
Yeah. I was before I moved here, before I moved to Georgia, I was working at University of Michigan doing IT for them.
Nice.
Yeah. So when I got down here, I was like, you know what? Let me see, can I get me a tech job? When nobody hired me. When nobody hired me, bro. I mean, I was overqualified for the positions I was pretty much applying for, but I needed a job. You feel me?
Yeah. Give me the damn job. Damn the qualification. I can do the job. That's the
Man,
stupidest stuff I've ever heard, bro. But go ahead.
listen. So I was like, you know what? Cool. So I was like, you know what? All right, I ain't gonna sweat it. So I start going on set. You know what I'm saying? I start going on set as background, whatever. You know what I mean? So I start doing that, pretty when I get there, I'm looking around, I'm just observing first to see who cool to talk to, who's not cool to talk to, whatever, and everything. Everybody ain't cool to approach on set, you know what I mean?
Man, That's real.
It's a certain way you had to do it instead of just go up to a person. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like more of it's like a finesse type thing. You know what I mean?
Eddie, stay right there though, bro. Give some game to some people because I love what you said. It's a right way and a wrong way to approach these people when they, doing their job, and they get approached all the time. Everybody don't know how to read the room. Instinctively, where we come from, we know how to read our surroundings, but everybody don't, bro. Like,
Right.
what's your advice in that world? How do you read the room? Yeah.
Yeah, so when you first come in, you know what I'm saying, you see who's pretty much, you're gonna know who's the assholes and who's the cool ones. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna know. You're gonna know. But sometimes though, the ones that be really direct and really like assertive, they be cool, but they trying to get everything going because everything pretty much need to be done at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? In the film industry, time is money. You feel me? Time is money. So you have to pretty much be on your A game and things moving, whatever, so things will get done and things of that nature. So what I did, so I'm gonna say what I did. So when I came in, pretty much, you come in, whatever, you sign your paperwork and everything like that. You got everybody telling you what to do. You know what I mean? And then they put you in holding, right? They put you in holding. So when they put you in holding, you just chilling until you called on set. You know what I mean?
All right.
And that could be hours, bro. That can be hours before you get caught on set. You see what I'm saying? Now, the ones that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, and holding with you, you really not, I want to say, talk to them. You want to talk to the ones that's on set. That's like, you know what I'm saying, orchestrating everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you do this, whatever. But you do that, though, on a downtime. You see what I'm saying? You don't do that when production going. You do it on a downtime, whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You start a conversation with them, build a rapport with them. You know what I'm saying? Like break the ice a little bit, and then you go in once the rapport is received. You know what I'm saying? Then you start adding like, man, I'm trying to get in. This is this. Whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop. How you end up, you know what I'm saying, doing this? And they're like, oh man, I knew somebody that knew somebody, and they pretty much brought me on. And I've been here ever since. Like, oh, okay. Well, hey, bro, if y'all need anything, you need anybody, whatever, you know what I'm saying, I'm available, whatever. I just moved down here, so I'm just trying to get on, whatever. He's like, all right, cool. Like, and then from that point on, you got to show that you're paying attention. You see what I'm saying? That you ain't pretty much going off and messing around, whatever, because they're going to see, can you be dependable? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So once they see that, and once they see that you pretty much can take direction, they're like, okay, cool, yeah, I bring them back, whatever. You know what I mean? And that's how that happened with me, But I told the person, I was like, hey, on this one particular set, I said, I work for free. I'm just trying to learn.
I know that's right, Eddie.
I work for free. He's like, yeah. I was like, you ain't gotta pay me. I work for free. He's like, all right, cool. He brought me back the next day. Say, all right, I'm gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. Man, I'm working like I'm getting a check at the end of the week. That's how I was working.
But Eddie, that's the pivotal thing, though, bro. That shows your hunger and your commitment to your craft, and you wanted to make it. So you wasn't worried about the short term dough. You said, look, I'll work for free. I just want to get my foot in the door and show y'all what I can do. My talent gonna speak for itself and my work ethic. See, that's what people need to understand, bro. What you just said, I work for free if it's gonna give me more face time.
See, a lot of people want to be paid when they ain't done nothing.
Ooh, well, you said something heavy there, but that's a heavy thing you said there, Eddie.
That's true, man. Instead of just pretty much building that rapport and building that relationship, everybody won't go in and want to get paid. You see what I'm saying? They cherish the monetary gain instead of the personal and relationship gain. You see what I'm saying? Monetary gain, that shit it's gonna fizzle out, right?
Come on now.
But the relationships can get you to where you need to go or where you need to be. You feel me? So if they see that you ain't just all money hungry, they're like, oh, this person here hard working and he gonna do his thing, and he, you know what I'm saying? He just trying to get in and learn. And at that time, when you start from the bottom, you are just trying to learn.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to make some type of sacrifice in order to get to where you want to be. You feel me?
Come on now.
So when I came in, the dude that gave me a shot, he ended up plugging me with my crew for my film that I did down here.
Wait a minute now. See, that's a full circle moment.
Exactly. Exactly. He ended up plugging me in with the crew from the lights, the cameras, you know what I'm saying? Everything, bro, for me to get my film done.
Wow. I wonder did people catch that? That's a full circle moment, y'all. The same guy from back then is the one that helped him get set up, you know, so he can do his film now. Wow.
Yeah, because I came in, I was working like I was free. He saw that and we became cool. And I said, hey, bro, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Do you know anybody with this? You know anybody with that? He's like, yeah, I know this person, that person. He said, I got you. Plug me in, bro. Got everything going. I made another award-winning film.
Man, speak on your accolade, Eddie. You being humble, man, and I appreciate that, bro. But you've been in some movies, man. You rubbed elbows with some heavyweights, bro. You know, we chopped it up, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, let these folks know, dog. You know what I mean? You know, you've been around some heavyweights, man. You paid your dues, man.
Yeah. So back home, I was in Sparkle. I was part of Stack's entourage. Yeah, so I got a chance to meet with the great Whitney Houston. I mean, she was listen, she was so nice and lovely, man. She was so graceful. You know what I mean? She was really cool, really cool. Mike Epps like one of the partners on the street. You know, he cool. He gonna joke with you, he gonna talk about you, whatever. He real cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, like he was. And then I was in the Eyes, the Great and Powerful. I was one of the Winky Soldiers, whatever. You know, they did the little remake with Frank. Was it James Franco?
Wow.
The Eyes, yeah. So I was in that and everything. And when I moved out here, bro, I was getting like feature background roles. You know what I mean? I was in Star. Well, Lee Daniels picked me out personally. Oh, we're gonna have you as an athlete. So I was in that. Then I was in Vampire Diaries just as a featured athlete. That's how. Well, I got discovered from Vampire Diaries for Black Lightning.
Okay.
So from my time on Vampire Diaries, whatever, they was looking for a body double, you know, saying stand in for the main guy, for Black Lightning himself, whatever.
Okay.
So they came across my my photo and all my height and my dimensions and whatever. They were like, they hit me. They sent me an email, whatever. Now at this time, I ain't know what Black Lightning was, bro. I never heard of Black Lightning. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I feel you, Eddie.
Never heard of it, right? So when I got the email, I'm like, Black Lightning. I'm like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, yeah, I'll come through. Like, yeah, we want to do a camera test and everything, whatever. So I'm looking like, all right, cool. So I came in, do the camera test, whatever, because he wasn't there at first. You know what I'm saying? So they had me they had me walking around there shirtless or whatever. I'm thinking, I'm about to like audition for a Chip and Dale movie.
Hey, yeah, nigga, you about to? Nigga, you sure you ain't got a flick or something?
hey, but I was ready for whatever came though. Long on no freaky shit. You know, no too freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? So
you was with the smoke, but hey, long as it wasn't that type of smoke.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of production this is, but I ain't with it. You know,
I ain't with that, homeboy.
I ain't with that. So I did the screen, the camera test and everything like that. And they ended up calling me back and say, hey, we want to bring you on for, you know what I'm saying, Black Lightning stand-in, whatever. I'm looking like, cool. So I did that for 2 seasons. I did Containment. I think that lasted maybe like a season. Then I was in the movie with a Businessman and Sully that Clint Eastwood directed. Tom Hanks was in. So I was rubbing elbows with them.
Bro, you said Clint Eastwood, bro. I grew up, man, my grandmother heard you say that, bro. She'd pass out. You was anywhere near Clint Eastwood, bro. Do you know what that Clint Eastwood mean to our grandmothers, man?
Hey, I told my daddy, bro, the biggest smile across his face.
I told you. You say Clint Eastwood to our parents and grandparents, bro.
You was with Dirty Harry, Dirty Harry.
Man, what you say?
Mr. High Noon. My day.
What you say?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm right next to these dudes, right? I mean, it was just surreal. But in that moment, you can't pretty much fan out or geek out. You know, you gotta act like you've been there.
And act like you're going again. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got like you've been there with her, but I didn't met some pretty much some heavy hitters in the game. You know, Robert Townsend.
You met Robert Townsend, bro?
Man, Robert Townsend, cool, man. Me and Robert Townsend had a conversation, bro. Me and him was talking and everything. Like Robert Townsend, cool. Bill Duke, Michael Schultz, that did that. He the one that did. He directed the Last Dragon and the Car Wash, I believe.
Yeah.
You know, I Scott, the legendary director that was directing Good Times back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, Eddie.
Listen, man. Like because my mom was on her deathbed, or whatever, and she was like before she was lost her speech, whatever. She said to me, she was like, you know, you're going to do good down here. That's when she said before she the last thing she said after she lost her way her speech of talking there. She said, you're going to do good down here.
Bro, mama know best, bro. Mamas
Hey,
always know best, bro.
yeah, and I ain't know nobody when I got down here, bro. I had maybe a couple of frat brothers, but I had no one in the industry. Like I started from doing background, you know what I'm saying? Doing background work.
Damn, Eddie. So, bro, your whole story is inspiring because it's something that's attainable, bro. Because you're giving people a step-by-step template and a blueprint that they can follow. This man had no prior knowledge into this. It was an idea he conceived. He just started, man, putting work to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God started ordaining his steps. You know what I mean? The universe aligned him, and he kept working, but he was humble, like, yo, I'll work for free. And man, and people saw that. Eddie, that's inspiring, bro. That's inspiring, bro. That's
Yeah.
inspiring. Let me pivot a little bit, bro, because I know we got this feature film, man. We got, man, first of all, man, Secret War. Bro, like, man, the mental health. What made you take the time to talk about something and want to make a film, something cinematic that depicts what we deal with as men of color, black men, Latin men? What made you want to do that, homie? Because that's so important that we have somebody that's showing you visual representation that men be fucked up too. Excuse my language, but it is what it is, bro.
Right. It wasn't being talked about enough. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't being talked about enough in our community or just the broader community of just America as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear mental health, whatever, you think about what white folks killing each other. I mean, not white folks pretty much doing mass shootings, right? Oh, he's they saying they pretty much pleading insane, illness,
Yeah.
mental illness, whatever, right? Or you will hear about, you know, Robin Williams, for example, you know, someone killing themselves, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get that same luxury as them. You said when it comes to mental illness or whatever, you know, it's like, oh, they did this. Forget what they had going on or what pretty much compiled on for them to act out that way. Nah, we gonna throw the book at them. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to us, when it's like mental illness, it's like, yeah, I ain't got no mental illness. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all. Y'all just pretty much, you know what I'm saying, just violent people, whatever. Like, oh, so okay, so it is different then. But we already knew, you know, we don't play by the same rules. You feel what I'm saying?
Never have, bro.
Real never had and never will. You know what I mean? So that's just the way how this country was pretty much
constructed. Yeah.
Because it wasn't founded, it was taken, stolen.
Yeah. You can't find something that was already there, bro.
Exactly. So that's how this country was constructed when it was stolen and everything like that. So, but also in the black community, it's taboo. It's taboo to talk about that. It's taboo to talk about your feelings. It's taboo to pretty much try to be vulnerable and everything or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care how old or young you are in your family, when you pretty much try to say what's going on or express what's going on, they're gonna say, "Oh, suck it up." You know what I'm saying? Suck it up.
Come on.
Especially if you're a young black man.
You ain't no crying. You're a young black man.
Ain't no crying. Now, girls may get a different approach to it because they're young ladies or whatever. You see what I'm saying? But for a man, it's like, no, we not taught to show weakness. You see what I'm saying? We not taught to be vulnerable.
It's real,
You
bro.
know, so we kind of like are raised to have like a Kevlar shield over us in a sense. You know what I mean? To the point where nothing can penetrate it to the point where it would show your vulnerability or your weakness or whatever like that. Because in this world, especially where we grew up from, Detroit and Chicago, once a person see that, you become a victim.
Well, Eddie, man, they're gonna eat you for lunch. You know, like I was telling you when you was talking, you know, face to face at the station, bro. Where we come up from, you know, all right, it may be warm in the home, you know, loving in the home, bro.
Right.
Once we step outside that porch, bro, that front porch with them wolves,
Hey,
bro, you can't show no weakness with them wolves.
survival of the fittest.
The survival of the fittest, only the strong survive. Mobb Deep told us that, Eddie.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you don't want to cover up the big dogs, what they say, stay on the porch. Stay on the porch, baby.
Stay on the porch, baby.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I was growing up, you know, me being soft or anything like that wasn't happening because my brother wasn't going to allow it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
So, because you know, when you wrestling with your brothers, whatever, and they hit you too hard, and you get ready to yell or cry out, what they do? They cover your mouth. Suck it up. Be a man.
Shut up.
Suck it up. Shut up. Suck it up. That's what they tell you, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my mama, man, listen, God rest her soul, my mama knew she was raising young black men.
Come on now.
See what I'm saying? So she had a really great balance of showing, nurturing love and being like, hey, I ain't raised no girls. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
So she would definitely allow us to pretty much tell her what's going on and everything like that. Because she always say, hey, ain't no secrets in this house. Whatever's going on, you let me know, okay? You know what I'm saying? So she had that perfect balance of, you know what I'm saying, being nurturing and being hard because she's the only woman in the house. You got all boys, you know what I'm saying? You can't really, you know what I'm saying, raise no weak men in a sense because, you know, they got to go into this real world.
Come on
and this real world is going to be a whole lot more, you know, challenging than whatever can go on inside these walls of this house, whatever.
Come on now.
So, in a sense, though, but when you grow up, you see that sometimes your parents may have dealt with things that they haven't really, you know what I'm saying, addressed. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And as I got older,
come on now,
I realized my daddy, my dad is a really strong-willed man. You know what I'm saying?
That old school James Evans type of daddy.
Yes. So I didn't hear much about his backstory until I got older.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? When you sit down and you talk and he's explaining everything, what's going on, how he grew up and everything like that, how come he didn't have a chance to pretty much, you know what I'm saying, be nothing because all he had was him. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't have people to lean on and everything like that because if he failed, everything's going under.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when he told me how he was brought up, how his biological dad kind of like pretty much, you know what I'm saying, paid him to go away. Paid him to go away because his mother was considered like low-class black people where they was from, and his biological dad was considered like more, you know, uppity black folks that had money, whatever, right? And his family did not want anything to do with my mom, with his grandma, his mother, my grandma, whatever. So they paid her family off to have nothing to do with my dad and her.
Are you serious, bro?
Hey, I wish I wasn't.
First time I've ever heard of a black family back in the day paying off somebody, a black family to disappear, bro.
Listen, bro. My friends tell me all the time I should do a biopic on my life, bro. And I say I'm still my life is still going on, and I'm still writing my story. But when everything is said and done, how I grew up, everything I went through, like everything, bro. It's like a movie in itself. It's a movie in itself. This would be like a 3-hour show if we delve deep into everything that I have been through. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this show be going on to wee hours of the night. It turned to a late night show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, this would be a full therapy session. I'll be having people in the comments crying and everything.
Hey, so what I'm saying, because I dealt with my own mental health, my own, psychological, indifference and whatever things about in that nature, especially the things that I've dealt with in my life. It's like, man, it's sometimes, bro, I should come home from work and just sit on the couch and just stare at the TV, and the TV don't even be on.
Yeah, I can relate, bro.
You see what I'm saying? And be in my head. You know what I'm saying?
I can relate, bro.
So if people say, well, I can't go see no therapy, whatever, because I ain't got the money. Yes, therapy is a lot. It's obscenely expensive.
On purpose, by the way.
On purpose. It's a lot. And then it's like when you do go to one, you have to figure out which one is best for you.
Okay.
Because to be honest with you, bro, it ain't anything about doing with racial, but it is. I can't talk to a white therapist because white people they have a disconnect when it comes to black people, right? You know how we was raised, right? We was raised to know everything about white folks, right?
Yeah, everything.
Everything. So we can do what? We can blend in and be a chameleon, right?
Yeah.
We have different voices that we talk around them, right?
We code switch, bro. Yeah.
So we don't come off intimidating, right?
Yeah, we take the bass out of our voice on purpose.
Yeah. We got to put on our face. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how are you?
Exactly, right? And white folks was taught to fear us and how we are so violent and everything, right? No one has taught white people on how or what black people are. Ooh. It's all revolved around fear.
Ooh. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
It's heavy, Eddie.
It's all revolved around fear.
Eddie, let me chime in on that, bro. What I've noticed, and you tell me how you feel about this. What I've noticed my time being in the military, being around white people, you will find that more of them are socially ignorant than racially aggressive, bro. They just are socially ignorant. They don't know our culture. More than just being outright racist or prejudiced, most of them are just socially ignorant, bro.
You're right. You're right. Because you know why? They haven't been around black people. You see what I'm saying? They haven't been around black people. So therefore, when you have a person that haven't been around a certain group of people, whatever, what do you think they're gonna do? They get nervous. You know what I'm saying? They get nervous when they start talking, so they say the first thing that comes to their goddamn head. You know what I'm saying? So they
be the wrong shit every time, and it be the wrong shit.
Yeah, you like, nigga, like, I know you cool, but you just say that.
Like, hey, they be trying to relate with you about rap. Hey, bro, hey, man, you ain't gotta do all that, dog.
Hey, and it's like, bro, be yourself.
That's all we want.
Be yourself. I don't care if you nerdy, if you like, hey, dude, hang loose, man, gonna catch you. Hey,
I like them.
Exactly. I'm rocking with you because of what you showed me originally. You know what I'm saying? Be authentic to yourself. You know?
That's right.
I don't want another person trying to infiltrate or pretend to be something they're not. No. And that goes with anybody, bro.
Hey, bro, black, white, don't matter, bro. Be yourself.
That goes with anybody. If you corny, shit, hey, it's some corny things that I like, but hey, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Me neither, bro.
I don't care because that's me.
Speak on it.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are trying to be someone that they're not, bro. And that's why you have a lot of these young men, even old men out here, have identity issues.
Ooh. Now, what you think precipitates that, Eddie? When you think about identity issues, bro, especially older men, I'm going to tell you something. I want you to chime in on this for me. I notice a lot of older black men, and men, period. I ain't going to say, I ain't going to just label a lot of men, but older men, period. I met some older white cats. Bro, they got a lot of regrets about what they wish they would have done or what they wish they would have been. And they never became who they really wanted to be.
Because they didn't look themselves in the mirror and realize what kind of man they are. Sometimes you gotta look. A woman, man, don't matter. Sometimes you gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, "Okay, I'm not this guy right now." Right? I'm not this. I know my weaknesses. I know my strengths.
Come on now.
You see what I'm saying? It's my job to turn my weaknesses into my strengths, whatever.
Come on now.
I know what I'm capable of doing. I know what I'm not capable of doing. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So the time you take to learn who you are as a person, the time when you become unapologetically you, everything else don't even matter. But I say this because it takes a lot of effort, and also one of the scariest things is to learn about yourself is not who you think you are. And that listen to me.
Speak on it.
That scares people. That scares people.
You're right, Eddie.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So they put up this facade because they don't want to accept the truth. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, no. It's not like you can't be that person, but right now you're not that person. You're a pretender. So what we need to do is we need to reconstruct yourself. We need to tear everything down and build up. You see what I'm saying? Because
yes, sir.
Everything that you do when you tear everything down and you build everything back up, it's gonna be a whole brand new you. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of the BS is not gonna be able to pretty much creep in as it will with that old you. That old you was real impressionable. That new you, he ain't falling for it.
Yeah.
Because he know what kind of man or woman they are.
Eddie, man, that's too powerful, bro, to just gloss past that, bro. We gotta just sit in that for a moment, homie. Because I've been around people that's scared to really look themselves in the mirror and really be who they truly are. Like I did a show called Queen's Court, with Tamar, Nivea Evan, and all of that a while back. And it was a scene with me and this the white cat on there named JR. He was a white boy that was dating Tamar. And I said, look to him, man. I can see through you. I said, listen, in so many words, hey, there's two yous. This is you that's trying to be, grandiose. There's you that's and being something you're really not. And then there's really the real you. I said, I like the real you. I don't like this punk ass representative of you. And you'll find, Eddie, more people spend more time running from themselves because of what you said, homie. They ain't who they really think they are.
Nope. Listen, you'd be surprised. A lot of people are very impressionable. Why you think on social media they got impressions on there?
Ooh. Okay. So now we're going with programming, Eddie. We about to touch on programming. Okay.
Listen. Why you think? Let me tell you something. Okay, we grew up in an era where we went outside.
We went outside at 9 o'clock and then come back in to 9 almost, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We outside. We out Saturday morning. What we do? We watch our Saturday cartoons.
Ate our cereal.
When noon hit, when Saturday cartoons went off at noon, we outside.
Because remember, Mama said you don't go to nobody's house before noon. Remember, you couldn't go.
Exactly. So we watch our cartoons from sometimes they come on at 7:30 all the way to noon.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, I still got that same programming, bro, of knowing, the good times. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't on pick up your phone or go to the computer or whatever. Because shit, it wasn't none of that.
None of that, bro.
We had it, but it wasn't as advanced as it is now.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So when you grew up outside, when you pretty much, have friends to pretty much interact with, whatever, you got to know a lot about yourself. You got to know how tough you are.
Hey, because you're going to find that out real quick where we come from.
You're going to find out. You got to know how scary you are. You know what I'm saying?
You got to know how good, if you're a ladies' man or not, quickly. You got to know a lot. You got to know a lot of cold-hearted truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's real, bro. So in a sense of that, when you bring in social media, everyone is more about how many likes I have. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I got these many likes, or I got these many followers. It was like, have these people, majority of these people you don't even know.
Come on,
But
bro.
you
Speak on it.
you feel like you that person because you got X amount of followers online.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, bro.
I tell people all the time, man, I'm dope in real life, babe. I don't need all that, instant, that gratification from social media at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that validation.
But it ain't real. In our world, where we come from, bro, hey, you had to be everything you said. Like I told a guy in my, like I wrote in my book, bro. I said we come from an era where thugs, you know what I'm saying, thugs didn't work shifts. They woke up thugs. They went to sleep thugs. They was tough guys 24/7, Eddie. They didn't work shifts.
24/7. 24. It wasn't no time off. It wasn't no part timing. You know what Rakim still say? It ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Come on, boy. Come on.
And I'm not trying to glorify that, but in a certain sense, it makes sense. It ain't no such thing as a, you know what I'm saying, a part-time or half-time real person. Either you're real all the time or you're not real at all.
Well, you said a mouthful there, bro. You said a real mouthful. But that's what we, and so like you said, when we, in our era, we learned early, okay, you're not gonna be you ain't gonna be the toughest, you ain't this, you learn about yourself. But now these kids, they think they can say anything, do anything, be anything, and then till the real life hit them, and they're like, oh damn, I ain't who I thought I was.
But they soft like wet toilet paper, though.
Soft as cottonelle tissue, bro.
You know what I'm saying? They soft like wet toilet paper, bro. They everyone's, I don't know, man. It's just, when you see like different, eras of men, you know what I'm saying, of this country produce, and you see each era. And right now is this era of overly sensitive people.
That's true, bro.
Everybody is sensitive about something. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they can't, if they don't like it, oh, I'm offended. Really? Sometimes the truth hurts, though. I mean, it's not saying that you gotta go to be a jerk to somebody and say something. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Bro, context matter. And where we, like you said, growing up in the hood, bro, Chicago, Detroit, it's how you said it. You know what I mean? It was, context matters when we come from, but how you mean that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you mean that. Yeah, bro. That's that. But society today is just soft, in general, man. Like the stuff, like people, Eddie, like the other day I made a post, bro. I just simply said, I don't like nothing old but a bankroll. I just simply said, I don't like women. I don't date older than 33. Well, Eddie, that's my preference, man. That's my preference. And I had a bunch of women in their feelings and this and the third. I said, but I tell you what, when you say you only like dark skinned men, well, guess what that means? I'm ass out. When I wasn't making, when you wanted a man to make six figures and I wasn't, guess what? I had to accept that. So they have a hard time accepting when a man have a preference, but that's the sensitivity of society now, bro.
Yeah. I mean, what they say, I want a tall man. Like, okay, like you want a tall man. He got to be 6 this and make this. I'm like, well, that trim limit your selection of men.
I mean, where he gonna be at for the Chicago Bears and Detroit Lions or something? What he playing at?
Hey, I mean, some people have just crazy expectations of what they want, and they don't be realistic with themselves, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they say, well, I'm the catch. When they say a woman's the catch, a woman is a man's piece, and a man is a woman's protector. So y'all both are the prize because y'all supposed to complement each other. You see what I'm saying? So
you dropping knowledge now.
Yeah, so if you just focus on mainly just your man, just pretty much be the focal point, and you've been pretty much you're supposed to be besides your man. You know what I'm saying? Not behind, whatever.
Come on now.
Because y'all a partner. Mrs. and Mr. Whoever, y'all are a partner. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, bro.
So
that's real.
It's just that, like, we everyone have their role to play. But if you're trying to come in and be dominant, it's like he ain't trying to be with another man. He's trying to be with a feminine woman.
You to see, but that's what I'm saying, though, Eddie. But wait, I mean, but you got women now that's trying to that want masculinity, but they're not offering. A lot of them are not offering femininity, bro.
I think a lot of women are not offering femininity because either they don't know how to be feminine,
Okay,
or the fact that from their life experiences they had to be the man in certain things of the type of dudes that they have dealt with. You see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So if you deal with weak men,
then
you're gonna have a masculine woman.
I'm with that. That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So in order for a woman to be feminine, she got to deal with a
masculine man.
A masculine man.
That's
you see what I'm saying? And because she would recognize that. You see what I'm saying?
That's
now at times they're going to bump heads. They're going to bump heads, whatever. You know?
Right.
So it's just up to who's gonna make that compromise. Is it gonna be him? Or is it gonna be her? And the woman would have to make the compromise because it can't be two alphas in the house. It just can't.
Hey, I can't be the woman. You can't be the man. So we're gonna have. I'm gonna take the final shot because if this shit go wrong, I'm built to say it's my fault. I can handle it. I ain't gonna, baby. Don't you worry. I ain't gonna put none of this blame on you. I'm gonna eat it all. If we win, I ain't gonna even say a word. But if we lose, I'm gonna eat that, baby.
Right, because you can't pick when you want to be feminine. Oh, okay. You hear some downstairs. Go check it out. You wanna run everything else? Go check it out.
Eddie,
Eddie. I got a flat tire. Okay, put it on.
Wait a minute, dog. You talk about selective femininity?
Yeah, you can't be selective when you want to be feminine and masculine. You know what I'm saying? Today I want to run shit. You know what I'm saying? you can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, you said a mouthful that you can't have selective femininity now, baby. You
can't, man. Either you're gonna be one way, you're gonna be another way. You know, you just can't like today I'm gonna be this, today I'm gonna be that. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No.
We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. Or then you get the ones. I need a man that know how to handle me. God damn, why you coming off like you got to be some type of animal to be handled?
Hey, what do that? Like that always, bro, is a red flag to me. Handle you. You a goddamn woman. What the fuck you mean? You ain't no goddamn no goddamn dinosaur. Handle you. What does that mean?
Like, baby, I ain't trying to handle you. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the end of the day, I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to pretty much love you. I'm trying to get to know you. Not this whole, because women, they have representatives too now.
That's true, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
It's real.
They be faking the funk too.
That's real, bro.
Because I got some dating stories for you.
Oh shit, I might do a part 2 with you coming back with some stories, bro.
Man, listen to me. When I got down here, I thought I seen some stuff back home. When I got down here, I said, I ain't seen nothing.
Okay. Then you got to give me one, and you got to give the people one. You the teasers, bro. Give us one, bro.
Man, okay.
We need one good exclusive Eddie G date story.
I had matter of fact, I had this woman. I mean, she goes out and everything like this and everything, you know what I'm saying? Cool. I mean, out all time of night. You wouldn't even think nothing she was involved with anybody or whatever, right? Right. We went out, we had a good time and everything, you know what I'm saying? And this is how I found out. She had made a post on Facebook wishing her husband a happy birthday.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. She was married?
Listen, you wouldn't think she was married because she was like at my crib late at night. Like, what type of woman is out on a weekday? You know what I'm saying? Late like that, and you married.
Yo!
I mean, she was out. Listen, she was out and about all the time. She didn't move like a married woman.
I mean, so Eddie, when you, bro, cause see me, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That's the one. No, I'm proud to say with all the wild shit I've done, debauchery I've done. You a married woman. Hey man, I don't mess with you. And if I found out you when I cut you off, bro, how did you handle that? On me, like when you found out that, cause you know, I'm sure you come from the same cloth for honoring that, that's foul.
Listen, that's messing with a married woman is dangerous.
That boy, that'll kill you. That'll get you killed,
It'll
Eddie.
kill you because especially you don't know if she's married or not. You know what I'm saying? So he knows what you look like, but you don't know what he look like.
Ooh, boy, that's you already, and the car stat to get you right there.
Exactly, right? So you are already in a negative already. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when I hit her up, whatever, I say, hey, you ain't tell me you was married. She's talking about, I didn't think that was important.
No, if you don't like fucking dogs, it's not important. You being married is kind of important to me.
She said she didn't think that was important, bro. I was like, God damn, you wild.
It's a cold world, Eddie.
I said you wild. So I ended that. Nah, man, I'm good.
I can't do that, man.
I'm good. I can't do it.
No,
I can't. I can't do it. But you'd be surprised, man, how common that is. You'd be surprised.
It's a cold game in Atlanta, man, because you know what? There's so many women here, and I've talked about the other day on the show. So many single women. I mean, well, hell, excuse me, fuck, it's married women, and God damn, it's enough. It's enough. It ain't enough men for single women here. Now you got the married women playing around.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cold game.
You do.
It's cold.
You do. It's a cold game, man. So it's just. I say, listen, if you got a good one, find a good one, hold on to her or hold on to him, because man, it's tight pickings out here.
Man, Eddie, that's some real stuff, homie. Man, I appreciate you dropping the knowledge, man. Wait a minute. Can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you now.
For some reason, my joint went out on me, man.
Your live went out on you?
Yeah, let me see. It came back. Let me see if I can pop back in.
Because it's still going. It's still 5207 right now.
Yeah, let me see. All right, I'm back. What about now? You see me now?
Yeah, but you stuck.
Yeah, it got me. Yeah, man. I don't know if it's the internet or whatever it is, bro, but it's all good, man. You done gave so many jewels and dropped so much wisdom, homie. I got to get you back for a part 2. Is that gonna be cool with you, man?
Yeah, I'm down, bro. Just let me know when you are available. I'm down.
Let me get ready to tie it back in, man, to the projects, man. Tell the people, I know you got some stuff, man, big stuff coming up, man. Tell the people where they can find you at, bro. I'm gonna, of course, put all your stuff, when I publish it and get everything going, but tell the people any projects you got coming up, anything you want the people to know, bro.
Yeah, I have so you can find me on Instagram at Eddie G Films, and I got some projects coming up at the top of the year, so stay tuned. So if you want to be, in the know, follow me on Eddie G Films and everything, and you will see everything that I got going on, casting calls or projects I got coming up, or things I'm working with, or things I'm collaborating with people and everything like that. So that's the way to pretty much be in the know for Instagram, Eddie G Films.
Man, there y'all have it. Listen, my boy Eddie dropped some jewels, y'all. We're gonna get him back on a whole nother thing, just for real life chop up conversations and cigar chats, because he got a gang of shit to talk about, man.
Oh man, listen, bro. Yeah. I was gonna say yeah.
yeah. Well, listen, don't forget, man. I'm gonna follow up about getting one of them Tubi sex scene movies. I'm gonna introduce me to the director.
Yeah, Dennis Reed, man. Dennis Reed, man. He cool dude, man. Dennis Reed. So
I'm gonna tap in like this. I got some work out there. I did reality TV, baby. Look at me. I'm on Queen's Court. I'm Peacock. Look at me, baby. I'm out there.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, homie. Well, listen, man. I value your time, man. Much love and respect, man. We out.
All right, appreciate.
All right, bro.
Thank you.